Welcome to Adobe Photoshop welcome screen. Adobe Photoshop is not just for printing design, or Adobe Photoshop is not just for UI UX design. Let's start. Click on New File. Take a look guys. There is you have a lot of presets. If you want to edit photos for printing, for passport size, for ID card size, you must create new photo sizes. There's a lot of presets of the photo size. So if you need to print your design like a brochure flyer, you must click on print. Click here. Take a look. There you have A4, A5, A6, A3. It means if you need to design brochure, trifold brochure design, you must select A4. Then you can change orientation, you can change units, you can change resolution. So if you need to digital painting design in Adobe Photoshop by pen tablet, you must create art and illustration. You can create 2000 pixel grade project with 300 pixel per inch quality. So if you need to design poster, postcard, then you must go to first art and illustration section and create your new project postcard or poster. So if you need to create or design web landing page or your website, there you have a lot of web preset sizes like web small, MacBook, iMac. So if you need to design in Adobe Photoshop UI UX, it means you need to design applications for iPhone X sizes, for iPad, Android 1080 pixels. You must go to first mobile section, then you can select a lot of different devices size. So guys, in final, you can create or edit simple video editing in Adobe Photoshop. You can create simple motion graphics in Adobe Photoshop. Don't forget we have a lot of motion graphics project in this section, in this course. So let's create, for example, if you need to create or design business card or brochure size, you must go to print, select A4, and there write your project name. And next, select your ruler unit. I want to select centimeters. So what is the size of brochure? Brochure standard size is A4. I mean you need to create trifold. Then the most important part is orientation. Select landscape. And after that, if you need to create UI UX design, you must select artboard. You must turn on artboard option right there. After that, if you need to create brochure, business card, ID card, you must select 300 pixel per inch resolution. So if you have 3 meters square size, you must change resolution into 30 pixel per inch because the size is up to 2 meters, 1 meter, 3 meters, resolution must be low. So if your size is for business card brochures too much small, you must change resolution high, 300, 500 pixel per inch. So for brochure design is 300 pixel per inch is fit. I think you can change a minimum 200 pixel per inch, but 300 is enough. So what about the colors? Take a look, there you have color mode. You have a lot of color mode. So if you need to design just alpha color I mean 1 bit. One bit A is just black, one bit. So if you need to design grayscale 50% black, you must change to grayscale, black and white. So if you need to design for digital web, you must select RGB. So if you need to design this trifold brochure for printing, you must select CMYK. So if you need to design for digital web for printing, you must select laboratory color. But I need to design this for sample digital web, not for printing. I must select RGB color. So which background you want to select? There you have a lot of background options. The first one is white, I mean standard. The next is black. So if you need to select from the Photoshop background color, you can select from there. So if you need to empty background, no color, you must select transparent. So if you need to select your own favorite color for your project, you must select custom. So now I need to select white. So guys, there is color management, but don't change this setting, because this setting is not standard for all devices, for all printing machines. You must select don't currently manage this document. And next, if you need to create video or you need to create motion graphics editing video, so you can change from there the wide screen for PAL, NTSC, 1080. So if you need to design for printing digital web, you must select square pixels. And final, you can click on create. Click here. Now Adobe Photoshop is ready for design. Before starting, there is few important points. First, go to Window, go to Workspace, select Essentials Default. Because this workspace is standard with all complete toolbox. So if you need to change this, like a photography, but the toolbox is not complete with that workspace. So if you need to change to motion, your toolbox is not complete with that workspace. So if you need to use complete toolbox tools, you must change to Essential Default. And next, after selecting Essential Default, once again you must select Reset Essential. So after that, go to View for your project, create guidelines. The most important part for your printing design project. Select New Guide Layout. So if you need to design trifold brochure, you must turn on the columns and write there 3, like this. And next, turn on the margins. So there is about the weight, I need to set 10. 10 what? 10 millimeters. It means you must go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to Units Rulers, change ruler to millimeters, type to millimeters, and click OK. Go back again to View, and next go to Guideline and click on New Guide Layout, and there change to 3 and change this one into 10. Turn on the margins, 10, 10, change this one, 10 and 10. The margins is very important, and the columns must be number 3 and the gutter must 10 millimeters. So you can change the color of the guideline from there, like a black. Click OK. Once again you must go to View by going to Guide and Log Guides. You can't move the guideline of the rulers. Okay guys, and now you can design your brochure by starting and control margins and the columns. Okay guys, so if you need to design back and front side, you must go to image and click on duplicate. Right here, the back side of the brochure. Click OK. The first one is for the front and the next one is for the back side. So how to create, how to design, how to manage the color branding for this brochure, you must see in project section. We have a lot of sample of the brochure, bifold, trifold in this course.